Greetings, musical humans and other potential individuals watching this video. I'm Robert.
I'm Jeremy.
This is Central Music, and we'd like to have a conversation with you.
About auditions.
You brought a topic.
Yeah.
I'm not used to that.
Oh, I like to be prepared.
I've auditioned for a thing or two in my day.
Yeah, how'd they go?
I work at a music store.
So pretty well.
Yeah, so it's time of year. A lot of people might be preparing to audition right now, and we're fortunate to be joined by a person who has been on both sides of the audition process many times and in many different capacities. And so thought we would pick your brains a little bit.
Don't pick too hard.
Okay, we won't leave any marks.
Okay.
Great. Let's start with where this potential auditionee would start, which is what should we be preparing for our audition?
This time of year is perfect for that because solo and ensemble is upon us. And so you kind of want to follow those same guidelines. A prepared solo, a movement from a concerto. Private instructors can help you out with that. And really knowing where you want to audition. Most places are going to have a list for you with specific excerpts or at least a general consensus of what they want to hear.
In the process of preparing for an audition, because there's all different kinds of auditions, right? We could be auditioning for a place in a summer camp. We could be auditioning for a position in an ensemble, or most likely this time of year we're preparing an audition for furthering our education, right?
Yes.
So obviously we're going to look to their recommendations or their list of excerpts that they want. There are other things that I should be preparing. Should I be preparing scales, exercises?
All of the above.
Great.
Scales are really important, and everybody's going to ask for some. So majors and minors. Traditionally, the melodic minor scale is what's going to be asked for, and really that's the part you should be able just to go in and run them down.
And then just last thing about this kind of prep, and we'll maybe get into this from other directions in a minute, but I think it's important to stress, we've talked a lot in these conversations about practice and being intentional, but as a person who's adjudicating the audition, right? What do you want to hear beyond notes and rhythms?
Music. I want to hear your personality. I want to hear musical direction, phrasing, shaping of the line. You know, what more can you do than what's just on the page?
Great.
And don't be afraid to be yourself. I think that's a takeaway. It can be a nerve-wracking
Could
experience.
I just be you?
Well, no.
Oh, okay.
I'm me. But be you. And you know, the panel, it can be a little nerve-wracking, but the panel wants to know who you are. They want to know if you're going to be a good fit. And we can hear that in your music. Are you going to be a good fit in our ensembles as well as in our classes? And so, you know, ask questions, have some dialogue, and have fun with your music making. Because ultimately that's what we're looking for in a panel also, is to enjoy that process.
As part of the visit to the institutions that I might be considering attending, right? Is it fair to ask for the opportunity to maybe sit in and watch a rehearsal with an ensemble that I'd be interested in participating in, or potentially even sitting in a rehearsal? Is that a thing that could happen?
Absolutely. And I would say a couple of important things here is look at multiple schools when you're trying to make a decision, because what you think is your favorite might not be the right fit for you. And so you want to get a good check of if you're going to fit in that culture. And then definitely reach out to the music school staff in addition to your recruitment staff. You know, the recruiters are going to get you the information on the college, and the directors and private lesson instructors, adjuncts in the music department are going to take it from there. And most of us are going to allow you into our ensemble at least to watch. And many programs are going to let you sit in next to some of the other students. I'd also recommend taking lessons with the private instructor there. Make sure you get along with that person, see what they're looking for. That also gives you a good inside track on what to expect in the audition, because you're already going to know what they want to ask.
Great.